Why, hello. We are back for another animals and pets video. This pet is a butterfly, and who here can say they do not remember their pet butterfly? So let's get started. We will flip into edit mode. Wait, before we do anything, go click like. God darn it, click like. Alright, let's get started. Flip in edit mode after you click the middle item. Let's go Control B like we always do, and then we'll fix the bevels like we always do. And we'll stop there probably. Yeah, let's stop there. Then we'll undo this, and we'll Control B again, just to get the bevels a little more even. When it comes to doing textures and stuff like that, probably the more even it is, the better it's going to go. Alright, so we will start the first piece of our butterfly. Actually, let's size everything. I'm going to. You don't have to if you don't need to. It's completely up to you. But I'm just going to change this to 0.01. And this one up here, 0.01. Alright. So that's what my programmer likes. My queen of everything of life. She likes that, so I will do it. You guys can choose what you would like to do. If you don't want to do it, don't. Alright, so I don't know what a ladybug's head looks like, but I figure it's kind of like a dragonfly. I'm no bug expert, but it's probably going to do the job, I'd imagine. We'll move this out a little bit to help define his head from his body. Just thinking. Alright. Let's do things on either side of this now. Start his wings. Control A, we'll make a square, cube. Let's go ahead and flatten it out a little bit this way for our shaping. So, I believe this is the way it goes. If it isn't exactly, you just make it your way that you know is better. But this is the way I know it. We're going to dissolve this edge. Make something like that. And then we're going to do a little bit of adjusting. Something like this. Alright. And then we're definitely going to round this upper edge. Do I got this backwards? I don't know. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this in just a little bit too. I feel like it's going to give us a better look. You don't have to do it, but I'm going to. I'm just going to do something like that. Alright. So I'm going to curve these two edges. So just Control B when you got them. Something like that. Maybe we want to go a little farther. Should be safe to go a little farther until you kind of start running your bevels over with other bevels. I think we'll go like that. Okay. Now it's a little small, so out of edit mode with tab. Let's stretch this out a little bit until it's more the shape of a butterfly's wing. So it looks like go a little bit that way. And again, I'm not the best expert, I guess, on butterfly wings, but maybe we'll also round this one just a little bit, like that. Maybe that'll be a better look. Add edit mode again. Skinny those, make those a little skinnier. Just skinny those, no big deal. Alright, make sure edit mode tab. After you're done, find a spot probably on his back-ish, like so. I think that's pretty good for his upper wing. If you gotta change it, if you gotta change the angle to make it better, go ahead. I'm just gonna do this for now for the look. And when I get the other side all symmetrical, maybe it'll be a little more obvious to me what I should do. Sometimes this helps. So I'm just going to do the opposite, hopefully. That. And then we'll spin it around like this. Alright, and we have the same on both sides now. Now, I think we're getting the right look. They might need to come a little bit on the angle. Let's try this one. Didn't see it move, so I'm going to take it. It went the wrong way. That's definitely the wrong way, so let's do -10. That looks a little better. So it'll probably be +10 on this side, but I'm not sure. No, it's also -10 on this side. Okay. Just kind of lean them out a little bit for the look. And they do look a little small, but we'll see. Try to do a bottom wing. Maybe we could adjust the whole thing after. Put those two together. Control J. So just attach those two just in case I gotta adjust the size at all. I could probably just do one of these to make the wings a bit bigger instead of trying to move the wings. And then we can just grab the wings after and swing them in. Oh, they're the opposite, right. That defeated the purpose. Alright, drag them in until they look about right. Okay. And we'll do the bottom ones. I think they're going to be a bit different, but we'll see. Make a cube again. And I didn't practice this, so if it's not perfect, try to understand why. I'm just thinking. Okay, I think I got it. What I gotta do, I think I just gotta curve this edge, but let's do it one at a time until we figure this out. Maybe this one too, but less. Like that. Let's see if that's gonna work. Maybe this one too, actually. Let's see what we got. This might not be the right shape. I might have to try this again, but just try and figure it out. I always find it kind of easy to figure it out this way. Just kind of make a shape and moving it around a little bit until you get the right shape. Might not exactly work. Yeah. I'm not sure how much I like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to delete that. Try it again. Again, you might take a couple tries as well. Try to make what you envision in your head. This is just an example, of course. Maybe I should actually move that back for it's still on the right axis. It's a little easier to move. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try go into edit mode, I'll grab that, just that quarter, and I will dissolve the edge. Hopefully this is going to work. And I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of has to look like what you're trying to make it look like. Let's go for this maybe. I think this will be a better shape, but I think it's pretty close to the top shape too. Get out of edit mode. But maybe that's what we're more looking for. Kind of seems like it's backwards, huh? Let me try it on the other side. No, that's not right. No, I don't know. Guess I should have practiced this. Oh, that's pretty good, I think. You get the idea. So I'll just shuffle that around a little bit more until I'm happy with the shape. I think the bottom wings goes down a little bit, but I'm not really sure too much. Trying to kind of match the top shape. Something like that anyways. So this one's in a little bit too, so maybe we'll grow it a little bit and then we'll drag them all out. And I'll get rid of this one for now. This one thin like that one. They should be on the same axis. And when we're happy with the positioning, then we'll copy it to the other side again. But for now, let's drag them out. Oh yeah. That's better. Probably move them by this axis. Bottom one's up and down. The other one's been moved slightly because we put that angle in it. And if you need to, you can do the same on the bottom to kind of blend it in better. Something like that, I guess. I think we get the idea. Maybe I'll attach it to the bottom one. Control J. Now the move point for the whole thing's the same and it's one item. Shift D. And we'll just have to move it to the other side again. Taking out the minus. Then we'll give it a flip. Nope, not that one, that's for sure. Hopefully it's alright and we can just do this still. Starting to look like we can't, but let's find out. That looks good actually, that worked. So I think that's good. You're gonna have to decide, maybe you want your wings a bit bigger, maybe you want your butterfly guy. I think he might be actually a little bit smaller like that, but again, I'm no butterfly expert. That actually looks pretty good, I think. And if you want the wings to be able to move, probably leave them loose. But let's do some other little things on the guy. Maybe it'll help to color him real quick. I'm not gonna have my guy move, and you can also disattach them, but I'm just gonna join them together for a minute while I color them. Back into edit mode. And then we'll go to materials. And the first material I'm just going to make black because the bug itself is going to be black. Sorry if that's offensive to call it a bug. Alright. Insect. Alright, and then we'll make the wings. We'll click off everything, just click the wings like that. We'll do a plus and we'll just give them a second color to help us with what we're trying to envision. And give it like a orangey red color. I think that's a color butterflies usually come in. We're gonna have to do some work on the faces on the wings to make it have little patterns or something like that. But I think you guys get the idea. So I'm going to probably have to steal a piece off of this, so I'm just gonna grab the whole thing, go into edit mode, and then I'm just gonna L over the head, and then Shift D, and I got P, selection, edit mode, and when I just have his head, I'm gonna move it up. You might have to click it twice. Alright. It's going to need an antenna, I'd imagine. So let's do antennas. Axes are a bit weird after it's been into copied from edit mode, but it'll work just to make the antennas, I think. Probably make a new piece after that. It's getting messed up. If you want to curve it forward, go back in edit mode. And since it's got all these cuts down it, you should be able to just grab it up here. Maybe grab a couple rings around the top by lasso like that. Oops. Oops. Hard to get the ring in there. think I already have it, but you get the idea. You might want to. And then you just move to one of these. Just move it slightly forward like that. There, he's got a little hook forward. Maybe move it down just a hair. Shift D it. And we'll go back up here to positioning. Make it go on the other side with the minus. You want them to be a little skinnier. Should be able to adjust them together. It might pull them apart though, so just be careful how fast you do it. Let's put them together. We'll just move them apart after. Normally I'd say make them symmetrical, but it's not a big deal either. So I'll probably make a new piece, because that one was all messed up from copying and moving. Maybe we'll move them forward on the forehead a little bit. If you need to, as well, as long as they're on the same axis, kind of do that with them. Move this back, and now they're kind of leaning forward. Maybe that's better for you, maybe it's worse. You decide. And we'll shift A. And we're gonna make a cube. And edit mode, tab, control B. Try to make it symmetrical if you can. Add edit mode with tab, S, shrink it down. Shrink it down. Alright, probably much smaller than this unless you want big huge bug eyes, which kind of do look cool. But we'll shrink it down a little bit either way, even if that is cool. Alright, so now something I really don't know about is how this bug's mouth looks. Maybe you do. Make it the way you know it. I don't know what it looks like, so I can't really say. Just gonna kind of have a guess at it. I imagine it's some kind of big Edie, Terry, Epi type thing. Beetle type mouth, I don't know. So maybe we do that with the eyes, probably. So probably grab a. Do we want to do that? I don't know what we want to do. Probably go E. Time out a little bit. Again, I don't know if a butterfly has this. I'm just guessing. Probably got one of these suckers, and maybe make a square. Kind of looks cool. I don't know. Maybe you want to make it different. Maybe I'm making a hummingbird. Add it, don't add it. It's just up to you. Maybe I'll make that a bit smaller. Ooh, even cooler now. It looks like mosquito. Right. So again, I don't know if they've got that or not. So let's get out of edit mode. Grab his eye again. We'll make a new square. Shift A. Square. Move it up. Make a big mouth for this bug. Should be cool. So we'll go to the side. Go to this. Shrink this down probably. Make it kind of sink in this way. General shape of his mouth. And then probably shrink it. Or we can bevel it if you want a really round mouth. This would be way easier to color. So I'm going to do this. Probably cause less issues, things like that when you're trying to color it. If you're trying to texture it or something, it should be pretty easy too. You could bevel it like I said though, but it's just going to be so hard to grab that many edges. So we'll do this. That's how I picture my buggy mouth. Something like that. Bool. Difference. Oh. Okay, let's go back. Let's redo that. Object, bool tool, and we'll go down to this difference. And we're going to go have a look at the solver because his head disappeared. Not a big deal. Probably be able to fix it. So let's try down here. There we go. That's the one. That's probably why you don't want to attach things yet. So maybe I'll disattach the body for now. Thought I did, but I guess I just copied it. And then we want to go ahead and go over here and go to apply. And then take this little box and erase it with delete. Okay, done. He's got a big crazy looking mouth. It'll be easy to color. We'll click on him. Go into edit mode tab, click off everything, click L first if we get his whole body. I'm trying to just get his head, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. I don't know if it's because of the bool. Anyways, we'll just go ahead and color his mouth. We might not have to bool anything else out of his mouth. I think it was just his mouth. Put some teeth in there or something. Go to colors and plus new. Make it a bloodier, reddier color. Make it different than your wings for you're able to make them different colors. And there you go. Big old I don't know if butterflies have teeth. I feel like they don't. I feel like they got a little sucker thing, but do whatever's best. Maybe we'll do some legs. Then we'll do some eyeballs. Maybe we'll be done on this. It's pretty good. I don't know exactly what you're going for. I guess as it cover most insects, you just kind of have to change them to whatever kind of fits it. Don't worry, we can fix that with the eyes. Just do a new. Click off of it, L over the eyes, and assign. And then when we zoom right in, click a spot where you think the middle of the eyes is. Maybe there. Go to black, assign, boom. Eyeballs. Okay? Look how friendly he is. Yeah, how cute. We'll do some legs and we'll be done. So let's shift A. Make a cube. And you see how easy this stuff truly is, right? You just got to kind of think ahead most times. Go to edit mode, go to edges. Like with the legs, you're going to want the top and the bottom to probably be flat, and if you're going to connect them to each other, you're probably going to want that to be flat. So we'll control B. Just do that, maybe a bit more, depending how round you want them to be. Go right round if you want. It's basically a cylinder. I guess I could have just used that, but maybe we'll go this way. Yeah, I don't know where its legs would be. Some probably on an angle from like here. Something like that. We'll just use our imagination. Pretty much like that. Doesn't it look like he's been shot or stabbed with a spear at this point? I like his little shocked face. You could adjust that by dragging his upper lip or his bottom lip or moving things around to try to make him smile. I don't know. Whatever you need to do. Whatever you're going for. Maybe you can't see your butterflies this close and this has nothing to do with you. You just need some legs. That's fine too. Something like this. Maybe here. Probably not through his body so much like that. We'll find the coordinates. Let's figure out which one we need to move which way. So we want to go minus. Just to make it easy, let's do minus 25. Okay. Need them longer. Okay, no problem. Do longer. Something like that. Remember when you spawn the next one though, it's going to be spawned on this, so it's probably going to move or get messed up trying to move your chords. What you're going to want to do, 0, spawn a new one, Shift D, move it down to your bottom legs area. Maybe you want them close together and lean away from each other. I don't know if these things are like spiders or something. So something like that, and then you do the top. I think it was minus 20. I can't remember which one it was. I don't know why I always forget. Nope. 0 minus 20. And so this one would be plus 20. Nope. Why did I do that again? Don't worry, I just duplicate them on the other one. So maybe split them up a bit. Something like that. I want them to get skinnier towards the end. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to faces. Well, that didn't work. Should have worked. Okay, hit S and just let it shrink. It did work. So I've done that wrong somehow. Get out of edit mode, grab that one. Grab the face, hit S. When you're happy, perfect. Want to move them a little bit. Make them look like not straight legs. You can. But I won't. I'm going to right click. So that's good enough for me. It looks like a butterfly type guy to me. Shift D. And figure out where your chords are. We're going to move the upper one. We're just going to add a minus. Great. This one. Shift D. Minus. Okay. 4 legs. Now maybe you want to move them like this. Great. Try to mimic it on the other side. Same thing. Just opposite. Okay. Great. I'd say it's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and attach them. You don't have to. You can. Control J. Alright, I got my guy. I've got my butterfly. Just do his wings now. Small pattern. And we'll use colors to do the rest probably. So we're going to grab all 4. Hit I. Ooh, some issues over there. Let's see what happens. Okay, we can only go to about there before we have some sort of issue over here in the corner. So maybe undo. Take this, and maybe we'll just drive it in a little bit. Maybe we won't have such a bad issue. Let's actually grab the other one on the other side and do it evenly. So we just shrink it like this. Oops. Something like that. And now let's try. I think we're okay there. Pretty good. Let's try the upper one. It's pretty good. Now we can do different colors there. You can do the same on the inside. So let's grab these 2 faces. And we'll do the colors. We'll just give it a new one. Let's do that for the original, and then we'll add one. Oops, no, that was the eyeballs. Okay. Right on. Perfect. So you want to do another one in that one? Probably do another one. I'm not going to, just give you an example. We have to be careful not to overline the edges and stuff like that, the bevels. Sure, you can cut them out, slowly remove them if you want. Connect this whole thing a little bit better. You might have a better idea on how to make it in general. You may have really enjoyed this and you're going to throw them in. Should be small enough that you throw some textures on it, you're not going to have any issues. But if you do, there's a few videos on how to help you to fix them up, to change the scaling on your textures. Remember to thumbs up and like the video because it really helps. It makes me want to make more videos. If you'd like to check out our game, it's on Steam. It's called Fishton, A Town to Remember. It would really help. I'd really love the support. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, like. See you next time. Bye.